Hello, everyone. I'm John Berg. Now, as we speak, President Trump and Elon Musk are unveiling bold plans to boost America's dominance in technology like never before. And now, Main Street investors must be prepared for this coming Musk-Trump tech alliance because this marks a turning point for the future of American innovation. With Musk by his side, Trump aims to solidify his legacy by bringing tech manufacturing back to the U.S. and penalizing China for years of intellectual property theft with new tariffs designed to recover trillions in wealth for America. Also, as we speak, Elon Musk plans to overhaul government efficiency and help America reclaim its leadership through the newly established Department of Government Efficiency. Now, together, Musk and Trump are set to slash red tape, cut waste, and open the floodgates for a $35 trillion wealth transfer to Main Street investors by rewarding American tech innovation. Any American can get a share of this money by getting into the right tech stocks today. Matter of fact, the Magnificent Seven CEOs are doing this. They are betting their own money on America's coming tech dominance. Listen to this. Elon Musk leads Silicon Valley rally behind Donald Trump. Silicon Valley heads to Washington. Trump's techno-libertarian dream team goes to Washington. Trump brings Silicon Valley to Washington. Now, this includes the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, Apple CEO Tim Cook, the founder and CEO of Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, Google CEO Sundar Pichai, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, and many more. Trump even said about these tech legends, "Now everybody wants to be my friend." Why? Think about what Trump's initiatives did to their wealth during his first term. Trump's Space Policy Directive 1 laid the groundwork for the commercial space economy and helped America get back in front of China in the space race. With stocks like Rocket Lab, AST Space Mobile, Intuitive Machines, Redwire, well, they could have all turned a $10,000 investment in each stock into as much as $208,000. Trump's American AI initiative in 2020 laid the groundwork for stocks like NVIDIA that could have turned a $10,000 investment into over $420,000 today. And now, the tech royalty are eagerly anticipating what Trump and Musk have planned, with Trump poised to announce bold new executive orders in the days and the weeks ahead, and Musk working closely on 3 transformative technologies. A new wave of innovation is beginning in 2025. Together, they are likely to unleash untapped potential across AI, space, and robotics, creating the next generation of massive windfall opportunities for investors. And in the coming weeks, Musk will be bringing his vision of the future to the table to focus on next-gen companies. In AI, with Elon's Grok AI, which is building the world's largest GPU farm. In space, with Elon's SpaceX, projected to launch a rocket a day. And by the way, it could soon debut as a publicly traded company in 2025, valued at an estimated $350 billion or more. In robotics, with Elon's Tesla about to launch their Optimus robot. It's clear that everything in tech is going to change in 2025 with Trump in office and with Elon Musk in his ear. In short, if everything goes as expected, they will end bureaucracy, greenlight innovation, and open the floodgates for a wealth transfer to Main Street investors. So to help you potentially turn a small corner of your portfolio into a tech windfall by getting ahead of this $35 trillion wealth transfer, we have legendary Silicon Valley advisor and #1 tech investor Michael Robinson at Weiss Ratings with us. And when I say #1, I do mean it, because listen to this. Last year, with Michael at the wheel, leveraging the power of Weiss Ratings, he booked profitable trades on 6 of the 7 Magnificent Seven tech stocks, including Apple, 46%, Meta, 61%, Google, 310%, Amazon, 407%, Microsoft, 545%, and NVIDIA, 2,081%. And yet, Michael says this Trump-Musk alliance will be bigger, better, even more lucrative for tech. Today, he will share 3 particular technology sectors that you can play for what he believes will be the lion's share of the profits. About $25.6 trillion in AI by 2030, $2.3 trillion over the next decade in space, and $7 trillion in robotics. That is roughly $35 trillion in what could go down as the biggest transfer of wealth to tech investors in history. Michael, it is such a pleasure to have you with us. Good to see you.
Good to see you again, John.
Thank you very much. So, listen, it is clear that we're about to see some big changes in the tech world, right? Especially with Trump and Musk now tied at the hip. But what do you think? What exactly are we going to see? How is this all going to play out?
Well, John, it's going to play out extremely quick. The speed of innovation is at an all-time record. Before 2025, tech innovation followed a steadier, more predictable path, one breakthrough at a time, spread out over years. Sometimes it took decades, John. But in 2025, everything is going to change. Innovation is going to accelerate exponentially, and together, they plan to remove barriers to innovation. Jensen Huang says NVIDIA's AI chips are outpacing Moore's Law. Technology feels like it's accelerating because it actually is. Singularity is staring us in the face. And for investors, it's both a challenge and an unprecedented opportunity to build life-changing wealth. And it all starts with the 2 men of the hour, Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
Let's dive into that relationship, okay? They are the 2 most influential people in the world. You can't argue that. One is a president. The other is the richest man in the world because of his success as a tech visionary. So, President Trump is doubling down on America's tech dominance, and Elon Musk is his wingman. What do you think's happening here? Tell me more.
You know what, John? This is actually really big. Some of the biggest things I've ever seen in my life. Trump tapped Musk to co-lead the new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, they're calling it. Musk's mission, slash red tape, $2 trillion in wasteful government spending, and fast-track innovation like we've never seen before. And remember, Elon Musk has raged in the past about how government has slowed his businesses down. Yet, he still has hopes of colonizing Mars, so long as it is not smothered by bureaucracy, as he said. It's a bold move, John, for Trump to put one of the world's greatest innovators in charge of streamlining how the government is going to work. But it's a move that's certainly been embraced by Silicon Valley. In fact, Musk is actively recruiting tech executives for unofficial positions across the federal government.
It sounds ambitious. I mean, what do you think is the impact that it's going to have on the tech sector?
Well, in a word, it's going to be massive. I expect it to deliver trillions in profits to tech companies. Think about some of the companies Musk has been involved with: Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, OpenAI, X, PayPal, Solar City. They all broke through barriers because Musk pushed the envelope of what's possible. In fact, Trump praised Elon for not retiring off his PayPal fortune and living the good life, and instead investing in America's declining space industry and bringing respect back to the United States.
Well, look, I think we've all seen what happened with Boeing. I mean, their astronauts are still trapped in space after a glitch on the capsule. NASA astronauts' return to Earth is delayed until at least late March 2025, I think, and SpaceX is going to save them.
That's right, John. Trump even argued it would have taken NASA 50 to 100 years to create SpaceX's reusable rocket boosters. Now Musk is bringing that same get-it-done mindset to the government. He's even threatening to delete an entire regulatory agency. Think about what we've been through. The U.S. went from leading the world in innovation during the dot-com boom to 25 years of red tape, while countries like China built entire tech ecosystems unchecked, risking security and dominance in areas like 5G, the cloud computing, and AI. Let me give you an example. For years, we've known TikTok tracked the location information, device details, browsing history, and even biometric data like face and voice prints of 170 million Americans. And the Chinese government was able to get access to that data anytime they wanted. There was no red tape for China, John, but for trailblazers like Musk, it's been a constant battle. In fact, before Elon could launch Starship, the U.S. government determined environmental studies were necessary to analyze the impact on sharks and dolphins.
Yes. Was there a case? There was a case where they had to test sound impacts on seals, right?
You're exactly right. They were required this blows my mind, to put headphones on seals and play rocket sounds to monitor their reactions. Now, tell me, John, how does that advance our ability to build a sustainable space economy?
That is bureaucracy at its finest, right? Wasting time and money.
But it's proof that Musk will do whatever it takes to cut through the red tape. This is the sort of stuff Doge will root out.
Well, President Reagan once said, and I know you know what I'm going to say here, the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. What about NASA? I mean, they're partners with SpaceX, but I've heard that they've slowed down progress, yes?
Absolutely. NASA has an extremely rigorous review process, which, while critical for safety, can drag on for months or even years in the paper shuffle. Fortunately, we have Elon because SpaceX's innovation pace doesn't mesh well with that kind of timeline, but he's still constantly being asked to stop and jump through questionable hoops.
So many argue that these roadblocks they're actually doing more harm than good.
Instead of fostering progress, John, they're keeping us stuck in neutral while the rest of the world, including competitors in China, speed ahead unfettered. If Musk has proven anything, it's that the private sector can push boundaries faster than bureaucracy ever could, if only they'd get out of the way. So Doge means less bureaucracy for emerging tech like AI, space, and robotics, which is why this $35 trillion Trump-Musk tech alliance should have China worried, and I mean very worried. Faster approvals, quicker rollouts. This could unlock a new era of innovation.